Praise the Lord. I welcome you back to a glimpse with Pastor Roger, in which we'll be learning on Luke 22, three last places before the crucifixion. Luke 22 is divided into three parts: at the Passover, at the Mount of Olives, and at the courtyard. At the Passover, we see the final plot wherein Judas finally plans to betray Jesus to the chief priests. Then we see the final Passover where Jesus has the last meal or the Last Supper with his disciples. And we see the final prophecy where Jesus prophesies about Simon Peter and his betrayal. Then we see at the Mount of Olives where Jesus and his disciples, he keeps telling them that they have to be alert and pray. Then we see Jesus and the Father where he prays in the Garden of Gethsemane. Then we see the Jesus and the betrayer wherein Judas comes and betrays Jesus with a kiss. Then we see Jesus and the servant wherein Peter cuts off the ear of the servant and Jesus heals his ear back again. And then we see Jesus and the soldiers wherein Jesus tells them that, why didn't you all catch me when I was preaching in the temple? And then we see at the courtyard wherein Jesus is denied by Peter according to Jesus' prophecy. And Jesus is defamed by his foes, by the chief priests at the temple. So therefore, Luke chapter 22 is divided into three parts: at the Passover, at the Mount of Olives, and at the courtyard. Therefore, celebrate the Christ life. God bless you. Shalom.